Alright guys, as the title says, we are going to be preserving eggs for 6 months past the expiration date. Now, I wish there was a way that I could preserve whole eggs, but I can preserve scrambled eggs. They can be frozen for up to 6 months, so that's what we're going to do. Now, most of my recipes are going to call for 4 eggs and 4 tablespoons of sour cream. So that's what I'm going to freeze. I'm going to label them on the date and what it is. So this is going to be 4 eggs, and I'm going to put 4 tablespoons in a Ziploc freezer bag. Now, it doesn't need to be necessarily hard scrambled. It just needs to be well enough mixed that it's going to freeze well and consistently. All right, I just got a freezer bag. Get most of the air out, and that's going to lay flat in my refrigerator. I'm sorry, in my freezer. Try to get most of the air out so you avoid any freezer burning. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm going to put 4 eggs. And I'll put the date on that later on. Just going to set that aside. Now with sour cream, I'm going to add a little bit extra because you're never going to be able to get all the sour cream out of here, obviously. What I usually end up doing is I cut off one of the corners and I squeeze it out. Kind of like a, I'm flaking out on the word, it's like a pastry tube. So I am on purpose putting a little bit more than 4 tablespoons. Like I said, it's impossible to get all of it out, so you're going to lose a little bit in the process. All right. All right, and again, we're going to try and get all the air out. We're not going to be successful. We're going to try and get most of it out. Now let's do SC for sour cream. And I'm going to put the date on there later on. So these two are going to lay very flat in my freezer, take up very little space, but if I happen to catch some eggs and sour cream on sale, I'm going to be able to preserve it and keep that sale price for about 6 months. Alright guys, I also want to discuss this product. There's a lot of confusion about this. This is get on camera. This is a fully cooked egg product. Now people don't quite understand how that works. So people confuse cooked egg with coagulated egg. Let's see here. So coagulation happens at about 150 degrees. The actual cooking, by meaning of killing all pathogens, happens at right about 140, I think of 142 degrees. It's somewhere right in there. I'm not exact on the exact numbers, but I know that they hover right around 146 degrees. So they hold it at temperature for 146 degrees, kills all the pathogens, excuse me, but it's a fully cooked egg product. This has, ingredients are egg whites. Now sometimes it'll have a natural preservative like vitamin C. I'm totally fine with that. So measuring out, I know that 4 eggs, or in this case 4 egg whites, but eggs, same thing, is about 3/4 of a cup. So I'm going to measure out 3/4 of a cup. Okay. And now I can freeze this for up to 6 months past the expiration date. Now I can often get this on sale. and allows me to lock in that price. So again, I can do almost anything with this, well, other than make it into a whole egg again. I can do pretty much anything with this product. Cook with it after it's frozen. Now, I do want to say that, I'm sorry, one second. That is 4 egg white. All right, so you can also have scrambled eggs, cooked scrambled eggs. You can actually freeze those. Now, I generally don't like to do that because it gets a little bit more difficult. They never seem to quite bounce back just exactly right. They're a little bit spongier, a little more dense. I don't know, somehow it just, the freezing process causes it to change a little bit. So I would prefer to keep the egg scrambled but whole, and then I'll turn it into scrambled. But you can do it either way. All right, guys, well, check out the next video, and I'll see you then.